How's it going, everybody? Today is Tuesday? Or is it Wednesday? It's Tuesday. Sorry, working third shift gets me all confused sometimes. Alright, guys, today's live stream is about a news article I read. It came out about 22 hours ago. I will put a link in the description at some point. Um, However, the news article, it says Uber and Lyft being dishonest about Sky Harbor airport fees. Okay, if anybody is not familiar, Sky Harbor, from what I can tell, this is an airport out of Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix is proposing raising fees of the ride sharing companies that access Sky Harbor International Airport. Okay, the reason why is Uber and Lyft do not pay those fees, from according to what this is saying. Um, the proposed fee increase was after a year long study and in collaboration with Lyft and Uber. Now they have launched a campaign of lies to discredit the collective effort. Um, that's what somebody said about Lyft and Uber. Let's see what it says here. There's no such thing as a free lunch, and that goes for modern transit companies like Uber and Lyft. Recently, Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport proposed a fee for rideshare companies that use the airport. Okay? The reason being is that it is being done in fairness. The rideshare companies are businesses that generate revenue while using the airport and its infrastructure. However, all businesses that use Sky Harbor Airport pay fees to the airport for rent and other things. There are no good arguments for the airport to subsidize companies that use the airport to generate revenue, but don't pay a fee for the privileges. All businesses must pay their fair share. Okay, that's what the people at the airport say. Okay, they met with Uber and Lyft for a year to set a fee. The decision to create the fee was not made overnight or in some smoke-filled back room. It was done in the clear light of day over the course of the past year, with all parties meeting regularly. Okay. Um, as long as Phoenix Aviation Advisory Board member, they have spent countless hours poring over ground transportation information and personally demanding meeting with rideshare companies in good faith after a year-long study of ground transportation practices around the country. In collaboration with Uber, Lyft, and board chair Lizzie Kim, we negotiated a reasonable $4 pickup and drop-off fee. Now, Uber and Lyft having launched a campaign of lies to discredit the collaborative effort we embarked on, I am disappointed by the actions of Uber and Lyft and the misinformation that is being spread to deliberately mislead people. Fees do not have to be passed on to riders. At many major airports today, to use a rideshare, passenger takes a bus or walks a distance to a remote lot. Starting from Harbor, drivers would have their choice of where to operate at the discount rate of $2.80 at 44th Street Sky Station or a premium curb service for $4 extra. The Phoenix passengers don't have to pay anything extra. It's up to the multi-billion-dollar Uber and Lyft. If they elect to pass their costs directly on to the customers, they certainly don't have to. Uber CEO Dara blah blah blah, can't pronounce his last name, made $45 million salary last year. It is an election for Uber and Lyft to pass their fees on to their customers just as they surged pricing. Why should Phoenix subsidize corporate overhead? I completely this to a certain extent. However, I honestly think that Uber and Lyft, if they're going to cut prices, instead of it coming out of their corporate higher up people, it's literally just going to come out of the driver, and we're going to end up getting screwed over in the long run. And you can see this probably eventually might go to other airports. I know some airports in my area, if you smaller airports at least, like taxi cab services and stuff like that, they pay a certain rate to pick people up from those areas. Um, so this is basically what this is saying with Phoenix is that other people, other taxi cab companies, bus companies, tour guide companies, things like that, or whatever have you, pay a fee to pick passengers up there, and Uber and Lyft have been getting away with it for the past year, not paying these fees. Taxi companies that are contracted again, going into the same thing. Taxi companies that are contracted to pick up passengers at Sky Harbor are regulated. Their prices are set by contract. They are not allowed to pass along airport fees to their customers or their drivers, and they are not allowed surge pricing. All money collected reinvested in Sky Harbor. Okay? Phoenix Sky Harbor receives zero tax revenue. They do not get anything from the taxes. It's simply not true. All airport money is made from sales and services and reinvested into the airport. If you don't use the airport, you don't pay a penny. That's the most fair and reasonable proposal one can imagine. Ground fees cover a portion of the cost of maintaining the airport, boulevard, curb regulations, staffing, technology cost, and SkyTrain maintenance. Okay? So basically, this whole airport is run by the cost of airplane tickets and all the money that renting out things such as restaurants inside the airport, bars inside the airport, things of that nature, rental fees, any contracts they have with anybody picking people up or dropping people off. And Lyft and Uber apparently have been skirting around paying them what they need to pay to pick people up there. These companies consider themselves technology companies. We've heard that countless times. They take exorbitant fees from their drivers and pay them unfairly. I agree with that with 100%. In my opinion, this is a money grab. I can't stand for it. I completely agree. As a member of the Phoenix Aviation Advisory Board, I ask you to cut through the misinformation and support Sky Harbor's efforts to maintain itself as the greatest airport in the U.S. The evolution of our amazing asset must continue. If the current rideshare companies decide to leave Sky Harbor like one has threatened to do, I'm confident that the market will find the need. Please advise if I should delete your app. Andrew Cohen serves on the Phoenix Aviation Advisory Board and is chair of the Business Development Subcommittee. Okay, I will put a link in the description below for this article if anybody wants to read it in the future. What's up, K-Boy? Have I ever crashed on a live? What do you mean as far as crash? Fall asleep or crash my car? How's it going, guys? So yeah, like I said with that article, we've known for a while now that Uber and Lyft have basically been screwing drivers over, not paying us the full amount they used to back 2-3 years ago. Um, they gave us all this nice money a couple years ago to get everybody in the door, and now that once we're here and people like doing the job or whatever have gotten into doing it, then they start cutting the rates and keep cutting the rates. And now not only are they doing it to drivers, they're also doing it with these airports. So I thought it was interesting to bring this up just for the simple fact that they're screwing over more people than just the drivers. So, all right, guys. And the Cave Boys, to answer your question, no, I have never crashed my car doing a live stream. I don't. When I do live streams, when I'm driving, for the most part, it's talking. I don't really look at my phone that much, unless I'm sitting at a red light or things of that nature. So, no. Um, but yeah, guys, today's Tuesday. So with that being said, um, tomorrow I will probably go live again. I try to go live every single day. Tomorrow I'll probably go live again, or the following day. Talk about my weight loss a little bit. Today I for the most part, stayed on point what I needed to stay on point with. I drank more water. Um, I did drink one soda today, one 12-ounce can, but that's a lot better than what I normally do. So, but I'll talk more about that tomorrow. So, hope everybody has a great day. It's still raining where I'm at, unfortunately, but hopefully it'll pick up tomorrow. All right, guys. I hope everybody stays safe. Have a great Tuesday and take care. Rideshare PA out.